Alright, what's up everyone? Welcome back for another Alliance War video of Season 29. This is War number 2 coming at you today, where Poseidon is facing off against CADBL. And we got some history with these guys. We faced them last season, probably about midway through the season. And they beat us down bad. They did finish Platinum 1, same as us last season, but they were ranked much higher. I think they were on the verge of Masters. But like I said, they beat us pretty handily. It really was not a close war. So we're hoping things go a little better this time around. Want to limit our deaths, and hopefully our defense holds up a little better as well. We have some new rank ups, some new placements, so fingers crossed. Let's check out the attack team today. Human Torch, Archangel, and White Magneto, House of X. We're just bringing them in for those pre-fights. We're not going with any attack tactic. No one benefits from them. So let's scout the map first before we hop into our fights. We're going Path 6 the entire way today. So we've got that Dr. Doom. He's pretty common placement there. Human Torch, okay. I don't think that's a big deal. Human Torch, really not a difficult defender. A few Untouchables in the middle there with Professor X and Domino. And then we are going to stay on Path 6 and take on the Stealth Suit Spidey and the Ebony Maw, both untouchable defenders, so they will benefit from the global. Very similar mini-bosses to our first war of the season, actually. Mangog, Mojo, Hulkbuster, Cord. They seem to be pretty staple mini-bosses, apparently, so I guess we can look forward to seeing a lot of them this season. But let's get into our first fight. It's a 6-star rank 3 Dr. Doom. We had another Alliance member come in and place the Petrify Mr. Fantastic debuff on him, the pre-fight. And this is the node where he's going to be gaining passive Furies the longer it goes without hitting him, so we just want to make sure we constantly hit into him. We did use our Flame on pre-fight here, so we're going to try to melt him down as fast as we can. This fight can get very sketchy, very quick, and it can get out of hand. With the Petrify debuff on him, this attack is going to be blockable. There we go, I just blocked the full thing, no big deal. I don't care to keep the Petrify on at this point because the fight is pretty much over. I know one more little combo and special will end it, and there we go. 30-second fight. He gained like a Fury or two briefly, but I managed to get rid of them fairly quickly. And that Power Sting, when he threw that special one, did like 30% of his health. So yeah, 19 hits, full attack bonus, not too bad. Thanks for the assistance there by my alliance mate. Let's go into our second fight of the war, where we are going to take on a Human Torch, another 6-star, rank 3, Power Focus 1, and Bubble Shield is the new addition here. So I guess I kind of understand the placement now with Bubble Shield maybe. Human Torch's special 1 is a multi-hit special, and I don't really feel confident dodging the entire thing, so I guess Bubble Shield can screw you here if you're not careful, but with Archangel, the plan is just to end this fight super fast. We've already got 3 neurotoxins on him super fast. We've got 4 stacked up now. And he's just melting away, man. I mean, this is going to be over super quick. He's got 6 neuros. The RNG, we're up to 9. We're up to 9 neurotoxins in 30 seconds. The RNG we got for this fight was kind of nutty. I don't know if I've ever experienced that kind of RNG with Archangel as a non-horseman or without the guidance pre-fight from White Magneto. So that was very lucky. We get the full attack bonus and we just get out of that fight super fast. So let's take a look at the status of the war at this point. They cleared our map with only 2 deaths. They finished before we did in Battlegroup 3. They died twice, and we already have 2 deaths as well, and we still have over 10 fights to go. So that was not a good sign. That was not a good sign at this point in the war, but still, we didn't want to die. Wanted to give us a shot, so we're going to take on this Stealth Suit Spidey on the Rage node, and this is pretty common placement for him. I've used Archangel here several times. We threw on a combat regen boost just to gain some health back from the fight we lost against Torch, and I knew we'd be taking some blocked hits here. Because he's untouchable, he gained the bar power from evading. There we go. Or he gained half a bar power. It's really not a lot. And now we've got a neurotoxin on him. We haven't triggered rage yet. All good. We've got 3 neuros. We're getting really good RNG again. And he's just melting down. We've got a full yellow bar of health thanks to that combat regen boost. And 5 neuros, that's just about going to do it. We really don't need to hit him again at this point. I just put a 5th one back on him, and there we go. This fight is over. Little under a minute, 45-second fight. Very straightforward. Archangel, an obvious counter there. So we get the full attack bonus, and only took 20 hits. So yeah, pretty easy fight. We're going to move on to the Ebony Maw fight now. This is our last fight of the war. This is another very short war for us, only 4 fights, which is fine by me. I've got a lot going on, so only taking 4 fights in Alliance War just gives me a little less to worry about. We're going to use the White Magneto guidance boost here just for a little extra damage and get that nice passive stun for Human Torch. You can see we didn't throw on attack boosts for that Stealth Suit Spidey fight because we didn't want to trigger the Rage node, but we are going to throw them on here. We still have the Combat Regen boost active for another 50 seconds, so we're pretty good. We don't need to rush into this fight. And this node, this Ebony Maw, it's that Power Focus 2 and Passive Prowess node. Here's the overall. We basically already lost this war. They actually, I think, cleared the map, and we already had more deaths than them. So the war was lost at this point. We knew it already. But again, you know, you still don't want to die in war regardless. So, and I got plenty of boosts in the overflow, so it really wasn't a big deal to use them. And the goal for this fight is pretty much just to Human Torch him. I mean, all you want to do is medium, light, medium. Knock him down when we can, just to break his focus, just to make sure we never falter. We should be keeping our temperature high enough that it shouldn't be an issue, but I always like to keep him unfocused if I can. I would love to get into my Nova form. Unfortunately, I don't think it ever happens in this fight. There was the special one, degens us right there. That's some just ridiculous degen damage. He catches us with a combo, which kind of sucked, and he's got 4 passive prowess, and look at the damage that special 2 does through the block. If I was a little more concerned about the outcome of this war, I would have probably panicked at this point and freaked out. Fortunately, like I said, there really wasn't a lot of pressure for this fight. We never get into our Nova form, but he's down to 4%. We're just going to throw our special 3, and he's going to go down. But good placement for Ebony Maw. If he gets to that special 2 and has just a few passive prowess, that thing hits like a truck through the block. So very annoying placement. I was very happy to get him down. I didn't realize quite how complicated that fight could be when I was going into it, so I wasn't worried. But get the full attack bonus, and it was the longest fight of our war with 31 hits. So here's the BG3 comparison. We did finish with only 3 deaths, which is very close to them. So we lost our battle group by 1 death, unfortunately. CADBL, once again, played extremely well. These guys are just a very skilled alliance. So a lot of credit to them. Only 2 deaths is pretty impressive from a battle group. Ironically, they were both to the same defender. So if it wasn't for that 1 defender, they would have had 0 deaths. Here's the final outcome, and just like last season, they absolutely blasted us. But on a positive note, this was closer than our war with them last season. Last season, I think they beat us by like almost 20 defender kills. So this one was closer. We only lost by 7, but that's still not a very close war in general. That's, you know, if you're over 5 defender kills difference, I think it's pretty clear who the better alliance is. And I think they proved it again. So credit to CADBL, a very strong group of players over there. Obviously, sucks to lose this war, especially coming off of a really good first victory this season. But this puts us at 1-1 now. And I believe we stayed in Tier 1 with this loss, which is really good. Having that ×8 multiplier should help us the rest of the season. And hopefully we can stay there. We will definitely need a win in War number 3, though, to stay in Tier 1, I think. But the longer we stay there, the better chance we have of finishing Platinum 1 or better. So hopefully that happens. Hopefully we can clean up the deaths a little bit across the board. 16 is just too many. But hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Drop me a like if you did, and subscribe if you want to see more. And we'll catch you in the next one. See ya.